Borderland sports fans, Louie Del Rio in the house. What a game it was last night as the UTEP Miners hosted the third-ranked team in all the land, the Arizona Wildcats, the highest-ranked team to ever come into the Don. And what a game it was last night. The Miners and Wildcats in a wild one. The Wildcats haven't lost a non-conference game since 2011. Early on, they showed why. The Wildcats were on fire. Stanley Johnson from three. The freshman was on all night long, and then the very next possession, Johnson showed his range. Now look at him, the slam dunk. They were up 15-2 to start the game, but the Miners would come right back, and they would do it behind their sensational sophomore Vince Hunter right here. Look at the move and the score. That would make it 19-17, and then Hunter one more time right there. We're tied at 21. Hunter had 14 points at the half. The Wildcats were up 28-25 at the break, and in the second half, Omega 4-3, the freshman Omega Harris growing up in front of all of our eyes. He tied it right there at 38-38. Then Hunter one more time, 40-38. The Miners would take the lead. The crowd is going wild. But then the Wildcats would come back, slam dunk right here by their big man, 42-41. The Miners could not regain the lead after that. And then what killed them ultimately, Hunter would foul out right here, midway through the second half, and that would ultimately kill them, and the Wildcats would take advantage. Hollis Jefferson right here makes the jumper. The Wildcats would go up 10, 56-46. Then they would hit their free throws down the stretch, and Arizona would go on to win this one in the Don, 60-55. A tough loss for the Miners, but they showed they can play with the best teams in the country.
That happens, but overall very, very pleased with a lot of things that I saw out there tonight. Will be tough to beat here if we play with that kind of effort on the defensive end, and I thought that Omega Harris really grew as a player here tonight in front of our eyes. He's going to be a great, great player before he leaves here.
We're not in their conference. We're Conference USA, and we're non-ranked, and they're number 3 in the country. And for us to have a game like that, back and forth, and to play like that, that means a lot, and that boosted our confidence a lot. So now we just got to come out and win every game from now on, and then we'll probably see them again in the finals or something.
Tough loss for the Miners, but what a way to show the country that they are for real. They beat Xavier, they took Washington to the buzzer, and then they played a tough game against the Wildcats. But that was only the appetizer. The entree today, in just a few hours, the Miners out at the Gildan, New Mexico Bowl as they take on Utah State. Now, yesterday, it was the final bowl game luncheon. It was held in the final stop in all the festivities for both teams. And the last time they'll speak to the media before kickoff today, the luncheon had like a pep rally feel to it. The UTEP players dancing, having a good time, enjoying being at a bowl game. The guest speaker yesterday was ESPN's Mark Schlereth. So everyone enjoying everything throughout the week, but they know it's all business. And that business is to come back to the Sun City with the first bowl game victory since 1967.
Come here and enjoy the bowl experience. Because that's something that they'll remember the rest of their lives. But I also want them to understand that we're up here for one reason, and that's to try to win this game.
In 2010, we were here, and the attitude was totally different. It was more about just getting to a bowl game and kind of got complacent, and we ended up getting beat pretty badly by BYU. And we saw a lot of struggles in the next 3 years and didn't experience much winning. And now, like I said, full circle, we had a successful season, guaranteed a winning season. And we'd like to top it off with a bowl victory.
That game kicks off at 12:20, and then 1:05 right here in the Sun Bowl, the 23rd annual Greater El Paso Football Showcase All-Star Game, where the top seniors from all 34 El Paso County schools will play East versus West. A big game, the last game for these high school seniors to play in front of their friends, families, and scouts, as Division II and III scouts will be out watching them play. I'll be there at 1:05. We'll have full highlights and everything for you throughout the day. So that'll do it for sports. Guys, back over to you.